Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and welcome to Facebook Live. So I'm Holly with Handcrafted Blessings, and we are going to have some fun crafting. Plus, I've got Happy Mail to it's a big day. It's also December, which is crazy to me. Let's see, Saturday, I think it was, I was with, my husband and my dad, and we went to go see my upline, and her husband Tim said only 31 days left in the year. I was like, wait, what? And now I guess it is December 3rd. We're at like 28 days left in the year. Isn't that crazy? 4 weeks left in 2024. I hear that as you get older, time goes faster. I don't know if that's true, but I can say for sure 2024 has been a fast year. So, but here we are, and the fun is not over yet. So Stampin' Up! Has brought out a bunch of new stuff today and some lower prices on certain things. So we've got 2 new kit collection kits. I always feel like I have to slow down when I say that because it feels like a tongue twister. So kit collection kits. There is a perpetual birthday calendar, and then there's some adorable cherry blossom treat boxes. So I just ordered both of them today, and I can't wait to see them. So hopefully they will be here Thursday. I have a craft show on Friday or Saturday. I have a craft show Saturday, and so I'm hoping to make some of them really quick and take them with me. So be sure to check out the new kits. And then there's also new designer series paper out today. And that's actually the thing I'm the most excited about. So it was probably pretty close to when I first learned about Stampin' Up. So I first heard of Stampin' Up in 2016. And one of the first paper packs that I ever got was called Color Theory. And it was stunning, you guys. It had crackly paint and big bold stripes, and the color combinations, I had never seen anything like it. Now, granted, I had only been paper crafting for a few months, but when I found Color Theory paper, I was in love, you guys, and I was so obsessed. I think I probably ordered a dozen packs of that paper. I actually just gave away my last pack a few weeks ago, and it was really hard to part with because it was my all-time favorite paper. Well, then Stampin' Up! Made an announcement that today they were bringing out a new paper that is the same patterns from Color Theory, only it has been recolored. And I'm so excited. I ordered 3 packs today. It might become my new obsession. But the Color Theory Designer Series paper was just stunning. So I'm super excited to see the new version. And then if you remember Blackberry Beauty from a few years ago, that was a very popular paper. That has been recolored. And then I think the other one's called True Love, which was a black and white flower paper, and now it's like a green and blue flower paper. So I've ordered all of it, and it'll be here soon, so I will show it to you guys as soon as I have it. But I'm super excited about all of that. So welcome everybody who's coming in. Hi Vesta and Jean and Kathy. Yeah, Kathy still has the Color Theory paper. I don't blame you. It is gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, it's just a beautiful paper. So, all right, I'm going to open some, wait, I forgot one more thing. So we have new kit collection kits, 3 new designer series paper, and I should say 2 of them are 12 by 12 and 1 is 6 by 6. And then the third thing is they released the last chance products. So we used to have a section on the Stampin' Up! Website called clearance. It's no longer clearance. It is now called last chance products, and it's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's your last chance to get those products. Now, some of them have already been marked down for sale, and some of them are still the same price, but the last chance it's your last chance. So you're going to find a lot of products from the fall mini catalog that are going to be going away on that list. You can also find things from previous catalogs and online exclusives that are now on there. There are paper packs for $2.50 on that list. There's embellishments for $2.25. So don't skip on that last chance products page, because there are some great deals to be found. And if I sound like I'm congested, I am. I'm burning this candle, and I think I might be allergic to it. It keeps making me all stuffy. But do I keep burning it? Yes. Yes, I do. Because it smells really good. Okay, let's do some Happy Mail. The first one is from an unknown person. They don't have a name on it, so I'm just going to show you their beautiful card. It says, "Happy birthday." Oh, look at those adorable puppies. Oh my gosh, so cute. And the little puppy dish. That is a super cute card. Kind of looks like my dad's dog. All right, we've got one here from Tony Shaw. And it says, "Merry Christmas." I love that you guys are starting to send out your Christmas cards. That's so fun. So cute. Right before this video, I was working on my Christmas cards, and my hope is to mail them on Friday, but that might be wishful thinking. We'll see. All right. This is from Kathy Turner in Oregon. Oh, look at this. That is beautiful. Simply thankful for all the good things. I love that. Look at the way she's used the two different dyes. And then Fussy got the pumpkin. Oh, so cute. I love that. Oh, and it's a Thanksgiving card. How fun. I think this is the only Thanksgiving card I got. That's so fun. I've never sent a Thanksgiving card. Yeah, I've never sent a Thanksgiving card. Maybe I should do that next year. Maybe I should do that instead of Christmas. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Totally going to do Christmas. All right, the last one comes from Vesta Stream. And we've got this nativity. Well, it's not the nativity. It's Mary and Joseph on their way to Bethlehem. Pre-nativity. And it says, "Wishing you the hope and peace of Christ this season. Merry Christmas." That's a beautiful card, Vesta. I love the embossing in the background. So thank you guys for sharing your creativity and sending cards. I love seeing what you guys are making. It is truly a joy for me to see what you're crafting. Okay, I am going to show you 2 cards today, and yes, they are Christmas cards because I am deep in Christmas cards right now, and so naturally today we're making 2 Christmas cards. I'm running out of time to make all the Christmas cards I want to make. I don't mean I'm running out of time for the Christmas mailing that I'm doing. I mean I'm running out of time to show you guys all the Christmas cards that I want to make. So today we're going to have to make 2 just so that I can squeeze in a little bit more out of this season. And keep in mind that the layouts that I show you can always be used for other occasions if you are not in need of Christmas cards right now. So I just got to move this over a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to be using the Reindeer Fun. Although when I show you my sample card, I actually used Greetings of the Season. But I thought I would just show ways that you can mix and match with different stamp sets. So the first card that we're going to make today, excuse me, is going to use Early Espresso, Shaded Spruce, Real Red, Basic White, and then we need a scrap of this St. Nicholas, Traditions of St. Nicholas paper. Okay, let's start with some stamping. So I'm going to stamp this paper first. And I need my Mossy Meadow ink. And since there's some really cool trees on this designer series paper, I decided that I would also put trees on the inside as well. So I thought I would stick a couple of trees here, and then we'll also put some words on the inside. There we go. And then I'm also going to do Merry Christmas right there. All right, so just close that out of the way. And then let me move these stamps off of my stack of paper here. Okay, so then we'll take our early espresso card base, which measures 8.5 by 5.5, and just score it in half at 4 1/4. And we're just gonna put, oh, you know what? We're gonna put this on a red piece. Let me see. I just grabbed some scraps of red. I don't actually know if these are the right size. So I want my red piece here to be 4 by 5 1/4. And, oh, it is. Perfect. I literally just grabbed it out of my scrap bin. So we're gonna put our 3 3/4 by 5 basic white right on top of that. And then I can put this on the inside of my card base. Okay, just like that. Now on the front, I'm going to move this over because we are going to cut a couple of pieces. Actually, we're going to cut all 3 of these. So first, I need to cut my mossy meadow. And it's going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we're going to do, okay, just hesitating, making sure I have it the right direction. So we're going to do 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then we're going to take our real red and we're going to make this to be 3 by 4. And then this piece that we have left over here is going to be 1 inch by 4 1/4. So 1 by 4 1/4. Okay. So we've got those. And then last but not least, we have our Santa, our Saint Nick. And he is going to need to be 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. But of course I want to preserve my Santa. So we're just going to kind of work our way around here. Let's take a little bit off under his feet. Since this is just a scrap that was cut from the DSP. Okay, we'll start there. So I need it to be 3 3/4 tall. Oh, nope, we gotta go this way. 3 3/4, there we go. So we just kind of have to work our way around to get it to the size that we need it to be. So then I need it to be 2 3/4. Let's see, if I cut right here, oh, that should be, that actually might work. All right, so we've got 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my card base and I'm actually going to fold it. I normally will put together my cards while they're still flat, but in this case, this next piece, it's going to be easier if I go ahead and crease my card base because I want to put this right across the front, and this will help me know where to line up my card stock. Okay, so we're going to put our 1 inch strip right here across the middle of the card. I'll line that up over here. There we go. And it looks like I got it a little bit long for my card front. So I can just trim that off. And then we will layer our other pieces together. So we're going to put our real red on our mossy meadow. So you kind of have the brighter red with a little bit more muted green. And then we have our Saint Nick. And so we'll just stick him here in the middle. And we will add some dimensionals here. All right, there we go. So we'll dimensionalize this guy right on the front of our card. And last but not least, I'm going to use some of the Druzy embellishments here. And do I want silver or do I want gold? I think I want gold. So I am going to put those down here at the bottom. Okay, and I can close it once again. So we have our Merry Christmas card, and if I show you my sample, it actually has a different Saint Nick on the front. So you can kind of see what happens with different, the different Saint Nicks that are in this paper. And then on the inside, like I said, I used Greetings of the Season to show you two different options for using your stamps to make this quick and easy Christmas card. So this is really handy when you are trying to quickly mass produce, because, you know, it's December 3rd and we got to get our cards in the mail. Okay, let's make a fun fold. So we're going to start with a piece of Mossy Meadow, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. And then I'm also going to score it at 2 3/4. Okay, so we've got that. And then we need to cut, let's see, we need a piece of basic white, which is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, which I always have that size cut and ready to go. And then we need a piece of early espresso, and this one needs to be 3 by 4. So 3 by 4. Wait, what did I just cut? I just cut 4. So now I need to do 3. All right, so we've got our 3 by 4. And then we have our Saint Nick. And this guy, same size as the last card. He needs to be 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So let's see here. This one's going to be a little tight. I think we can do it though. So let's do that. We'll take just a tiny bit off of his feet, under his feet. There we go. And then 2 3/4. Let's see, I don't want to cut it that way. I'm going to cut it right here. So there we go. 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So as you might imagine, we'll just go ahead and put those together. And then we will work on our card base. Okay, so we've got those two together. And I'm going to take my card base, and we've scored it in half. And then we are going to fold back on itself, so making a Z fold. Except that we are not going to have the card open this way, because that's going to be a problem for this piece right here. Well, maybe not. I mean, I suppose you could make it work this way, but we're actually going to turn our card and go this way. Okay, so let's take our basic white, and we need our Mossy Meadow ink. And we're going to stamp a few things here. We're going to start with "May all your days be full of cheer." And I'm going to stamp that up here towards the top so that it'll be hidden when we close our card. And then we're going to do "Merry Christmas." Merry Christmas is going to go at the bottom. Oh, it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. And then we're going to add a tree on the side. There we go. I think I'll just do the one. Okay, so we will add this on the inside of our card base. And I want to add this first before I adhere the Saint Nick, because I want to be able to make sure that I cover what needs to be covered and I don't cover what doesn't need to be covered, if that makes sense. So I want this covered up, which it is by my flap, but I don't want Merry Christmas to be covered up. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting my Saint Nick here, but I want to put it tall enough that it does not cover our Merry Christmas. So we are going to dimensionalize this. And the easiest way to do that is to put 2 on the corners, and then my third one will actually go right here in the middle of the flap. And what that does for me is it means I don't have to guess how far down or where to put the dimensional on the early espresso. It takes the guesswork out of it. So I can just set that right here. Oops. There we go. Put that down. And now we know for sure that dimensional is hidden because it was on the flap itself. So now here we have our Merry Christmas long fold Z-fold. And again, I used Reindeer Fun for this one. And then on my sample card, I used the go-to greetings. No, I'm sorry. I used Greetings of the Season. And then I also put some greenery on the inside. So just different ways, you know, I get bored making the same card over and over. I know I've told you guys that before. So after about 4 of the same card, I need to mix things up. And sometimes it's just as simple as changing the sentiment and, you know, just adding different words, and that's enough to make you feel like it's a different card. Or in the case of this one, I used different embellishments. I've got different Santa, and then I've got different words on the inside, like that. So just, oh, and also sample card does not have red. So just different ways that you can switch things up if you're trying to mass produce, but you also don't want to mass produce, if that makes any sense. Sometimes we just need to make things a little bit different. So anyways, I just wanted to give you a couple of quick Christmas ideas that are easy to mass produce. Because of the size of the DSP, you can get 12 out of a 12 by 12 sheet. So it really makes it easy to make a lot of these, you know, whatever pattern paper you might decide to do. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed those 2 pieces, and don't forget to check out my online store for all the new stuff and the sales stuff. It's a fun day around Stampin' Up. So thanks for tuning in to Coffee and a Card, and don't forget to encourage one another and build each other up. I'll see you soon.